Hello and welcome to a brand new series we're going to be running here on CUBCAM TV, looking through top fives of different UK artists. Now today, I thought this would be the perfect way to kick off the series. We're going to be looking into the top 5 Wiley instrumentals. I do want to stress, however, that this series will be running through my preferences and my opinions. There may well be contrasting opinions out there, and I would love to hear about them in the comments, so please do leave them below. So, without further ado, let us get into this brand new series as we check the top 5 Wiley instrumentals. Wiley is a legendary figure within UK grime, often hailed as the Godfather and the founder of the genre, and his instrumental structure to me is one of the reasons grime sounds so good and does stand the test of time in so many different places. He's a legendary figure both as a vocalist and as a producer, so to put this list together was actually quite a struggle. I did have to spend a lot of time going through, chopping and changing what my opinions were going to be, but I have got together my top 5 list and I'm actually very happy with the list we've got together. Number 5, Ice Cream Man. We kick off our journey into Wiley's extensive instrumental catalogue with a track that would set dancers alight during its early run-ins. Ice Cream Man is a great example of just how much energy you can pack into a grime instrumental, and with vinyl releases dating back as early as 2004, it most certainly holds up today. It's jam-packed with classic grime sounds, many of which have gone on to become regularly sampled and sliced into new releases. Up until this day, we're still hearing these sounds and samples placed into grime tunes to give them that nostalgic energy. I think it embodies the raucous, uncut nature of instrumentals of the time, and it's a perfect way to start off our top 5 list. Number 4, Badham Up. Second on our list is an absolute classic, perhaps the only one on this list that is most recognisable from a video freestyle. We are of course talking about Badham Up and its feature on the infamous Movement DVD, which contained a roadside freestyle over this instrumental with bars from legendary names such as Skepta, Getz, Scorcher, Wretch 2, and of course Wiley himself. It's a classic clip written into grime folklore, and the instrumental itself still holds true to this day. Its minimalist structure of just a few lead instruments and well-rounded drums led by that one warbling melody is what makes it so impactful and so catchy. Number 3, Morg. For a lot of people, I feel this may well be the top of the list for them. It's the origin of the classic, the undying Morg lick, that little Eskimo pluck that has become possibly the most commonly heard sound across the entirety of grime as a genre. It's an LFO to dubstep, it's a syncopated chord to reggae. The fact this instrumental is so stripped back, so simple, and yet has clearly stood the test of time really does show just how ahead of his time Wiley was during this period. We've heard too many remixes of this one to mention, but the original is pretty close to unbeatable. Number 2, Eskimo. Now this may well be one of the most remixed instrumentals in UK grime history, which to me showcases just how timeless the sound of this one is. Eskimo is timeless. Between its rave-ready original and the Devil mix, this one is a truly iconic piece of UK underground history. The production is incredibly clean for the time, still sounding powerful in dances to this day, and considering the earliest vinyl releases of this one date all the way back to 2002, and possibly even earlier if we're talking test presses, it's a truly impressive piece of work. It's so simple and so effective, pretty much defining that classic Wiley sound. Number 1 and the top of today's list, Igloo. Now, surprisingly enough, the rest of the list was very difficult for me to put together and put into a specific order. However, this one has to be top of the list for me. Sonically, I feel this one is near enough untouchable. There is so much going on rhythmically and melodically, and again, it showcases just how good square wave leads can be when they are done correctly. It's a tune that can still be run in the dance as an instrumental or on a set with MCs going over it and still hit home just as much as it did in the early noughties. Famed primarily for its vocal version, What Do You Call It, it holds strong memories for anyone who has been following grime for an extended period of time, with this track addressing the then friction between grime and garage. This one tops the list for me personally, purely because it embodies that Eskimo sound so precisely. And there we go, there is my top 5 list of Wiley instrumentals. Now, as I said before, this is my opinion, and these are my feelings, so if there are any contrasting opinions, please do leave them in the comments comments. I'd love to see what people have to say, and do let us know if you want to carry on seeing these videos pop up, because I really enjoyed doing this one. It's something I'm very much passionate about. I do really enjoy looking into the history of grime and looking into different instrumentals and different producers, and I do think there is a bit of a gap in the market, should I say, for documenting and putting down opinions on producer history. If you did enjoy this one, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and do subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the more people we can reach with these videos, and if we're going to be doing more of them, I'd like as many people to see them as possible, primarily because there's going to be a lot of information wrapped up inside them, and more information as we go on. As always, you can catch me on Brekky in the Cave from 10 till 11:30 from Monday to Friday, featuring a range of guests, interviews, new music, news, and more. So I'll see you then. Cheers, guys, and see you later.